Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. We can never ever allow ourselves to be disrespected by anyone again. They said Ooni of Ife's wives, led by Ife and Temitope, defied Ooni of Ife's order to move into the Olori mansion because of Metete. Now, this one, as we are hearing, they said today, Metete had come to speak to the Ooni of Ife concerning the fact that even her own visitors who came for the event, that she was very uncomfortable. She couldn't sleep well because she had to leave her own bedroom for some of the visitors who came for the event. And then Ooni of Ife in turn called the Oloris and reminded them about the fact that he has already spoken to them that some of them will have to go to the Olori's quarters to make room for the new Oloris. And when that happened, Ife was very, very upset. And that was when we heard that Ife told the Ooni of Ife that they can never, ever allow themselves to be disrespected for any Olori again, that will never happen. That why will Ooni of Ife tell them to move to Olori's quarters this time before it was Naomi, and now for Metete, that was the difference between them and Metete. Why wouldn't Metete go to the Olori's quarters? And they say that was when a new disagreement came up because Oni was very, very unhappy. Now, you know that the Ooni of Ife is a Role Oduduwa. The last thing we know is that nobody speaks when the Ooni of Ife is speaking. Nobody defies the order of the Ooni of Ife, and nobody argues when the Ooni of Ife is talking. Now, it means that one person who is bold enough to talk to the Ooni of Ife and tell the Ooni of Ife, I am not doing. But right now, it is looking as if the Ife herself is working with other Oloris so they can have one voice against the new Oloris who are likely to be coming in. Because the way things are looking right now, it's looking as though it's not going to be easy for the Oloris if they don't begin to speak in one voice. Now, the Olori who got very upset yesterday that she was not introduced, they said that one has already indicated violence, that she is entering with violence, because when she got into the palace, prior to the birthday, she acted as if she is one angel that was coming from heaven, like nobody's up to her, like she's so arrogant, she is so, they say she has money and all of that. That is what we are hearing. And if that is the reason why she is so arrogant, is what the Oloris do not know. Now, we have the likes of Metete who told the Ooni of Ife, as we are hearing, that in Canada she lives in a 7-bedroom apartment. If Ooni of Ife is not ready to give her a deserving life right here in Ile-Ife, Ooni of Ife should not expect her to bring down the standard of her life because she wants to get married to the Ooni of Ife. Now, we are also hearing that the Ooni of Ife is really, really in that place where he feels like, yes, so he needs to marry Metete. Why is the Ooni of Ife feeling that way is something that is best known to the Ooni of Ife himself. A lot of people who know them say that Ooni of Ife is saying that he will leverage on Metete's position to do stuff that will be beneficial to their own people here there in Canada. That basically Ooni of Ife was emphasizing on a lot of Yoruba young people who are languishing in jail in Canada. Ooni of Ife say he wants to do everything that is within his power to bring them out, and that is why he needs Metete in his life. This is what we are hearing. So it is beginning to look like for whatever Ooni of Ife wants to do with Metete, that is very, very important to make him think that it is okay to send Oloris to Olori quarters for the new ones to stay here. And this really, from what we are hearing, if the information is true, is that the Oloris were very, very offended. And this time, Ife told the Ooni of Ife that, look, we will never, ever allow ourselves to be disrespected by anyone for any reason whatsoever again. Now, it was Queen Naomi, and now it is Metete. And I'm saying, please, Queen Naomi is no longer there with you guys. Queen Naomi is minding her business, and looking as beautiful as she has ever been. So you guys should leave Queen Naomi. When you want to begin to with your problems, deal with your problems and do not call Queen Naomi, because Queen Naomi has got absolutely nothing to do with what is going on with you guys. So right down, they said they felt really bad after everything. Now, what brought about this one, as we are hearing, is that Olori Metete said that her space is not enough for her. A lot of people came to, celebrate the Ooni of Ife with Metete. As families, friends, and well-wishers, when you're having such an event, you invite them, they will come. And all of them slept in Metete's house. And Metete said she could not even sleep because it was not conducive for her to sleep. And then when she came to the Ooni of Ife's side, only to find out that Ooni of Ife was on the phone with Olori Naomi. What we heard, if the information is true, is that Metete left the palace to go and sleep in the lodge, Ooni of Ife or Jaja lodge, that Metete had to go and sleep there. So it was this, the fact that Metete could not find peace, rest with visitors in the palace, that made Ooni of Ife to remind Oloris again that yes, so he knows that he has spoken to them about, moving out of the palace to the Oloris quarters to make room for the new Oloris. And Olori said no, that the new Oloris will have to go to the quarters because we are not living, and under no circumstances are we going to allow ourselves to be disrespected for any Olori again. Not now, not ever. It's never going to happen again. And everyone is saying now, wow, now wahala, they agree, finish. They say it was after Metete had finished addressing the Ooni of Ife that Oleti came up and started crying that she does not even understand why she should be treated like every other person, that she just gave birth to twins for the Ooni of Ife. That even if Kabiyesi is saying they go back to Olori's quarters, why will Kabiyesi even make her part of those who go back to the Olori's quarters after everything that she has gone through for Kabiyesi? And Kabiyesi said Oletik is not the only one who has kids for him, that if he wants to make a decision, he will make a decision because he is the Arole Oduduwa. Nobody has the right. That he does not even understand what is giving Ikpi the effrontery to defy his orders. That nobody has the right to defy his orders. If he wants to, if he gives an order, the order has to pass. And they said that was when Kabiyesi flared up and was very upset that Ikpi is the one who is, misleading others, okay? That if not for the fact that Ikpe has this attitude of defying his orders, there is no way others will come and say what Kabiyesi has said to them, they are not going to do it. That he will not be able to live with them like that. That when he tells them something, they go ahead and they do it. They said that was how Olori started crying today. Today, they said this one happened today before they went out and to appreciate people who came for the birthday event. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.